All right, so you need to attach a new leader to your main line. No problem. Quick, simple, easy, and strong knot to use is the Albright, and here's how to tie it. All right, so you need to attach your main line, represented by the white braid here, to a leader, and you're doing it out on the water. And while I personally prefer the FG knot, the Albright knot is a great way to quickly attach the two. And the way that you do it is pretty simple. You take your leader line and you just double it over like this. And then you just kind of pull it together and hold it up near the top here. So like that. So I'm going to hold it like that. Then you take your main line, your braid, and you bring it up through the bottom and bring it out across the back like that. Switch hands. So you're now holding it up at this end on the right hand side. And you're just going to take this tag end of your main line and you're going to do 6 wraps around there. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, do a couple more, and make sure that you have the tag end and your regular leader line in there. So you're going around both of them. Right, so you do 5, 6, 7, whatever you want to do, loops around there. And then you're going to start working it back up in the other direction. So you're going to come back, you're going to keep wrapping, maybe 5, 6, 7 loops back up towards this loop up top. So you're just reversing direction. And then you're going to get all the way up towards the top here. Just give it a couple more loops around. There you go. And then when you come back around up top, you're just going to tuck this through the loop that you made at the beginning and start pulling it through a little bit. And now this is your knot. This is what you're going to be tightening. So you're holding on to the tag end. You've also got your main line. I pulled it through, let's pull it back through. So you have these, and this is where you're going to start to tighten. So you're going to start to pull down, and notice how it starts to come together. And this takes a lot of pressure to do this. So you're going to just keep going. It's best to moisten this. So put it in your mouth, get some saliva on there, but start pulling it and keep pulling it and working that knot down. And you will start to see it come together really nicely with more and more pressure. And notice how it just kind of seated up tight there. Pull on the main lines. You can pull on the tag lines and the main lines. And there you go. Now you have a nice solid knot there. And all you have to do now is just trim these tags off of there. So get the mono, you can get it in pretty tight on these. And then you get the braid and just cut that off. Not very good scissors, but there you go. That right there is your Albright knot. Very, very, very strong. So this is a good knot to use. It's not as slim, it's not as low profile as an FG knot, which is what I normally recommend. But man, you can tie this quick and you don't have to worry about different tensions on the different lines. You can just tie it real quick and be back out on the water in just no time at all. So that's the Albright knot for you. Give it a go. So you can see with just a little bit of practice, this Albright knot has a definite spot in anyone's arsenal when out on the water. Now, there are other knots that you should know when you're hitting the water. Those are coming up on the screen right now, so you can check those out, and I'll see you in the next video.